Mark, Braskem is advertising with "I am green." What do we understand, or what do you understand under that term?
Well, sustainability is very relevant to Braskem. It's also very relevant in Europe. And the most relevant market for our renewable polymers is Europe. So having a presence here at K and incorporating our green, I'm green target market strategy is really important. The European environment today does buy green. The consumers buy green. They believe in green. And so this is our largest market for renewable polymers. And as part of our vision, part of our strategy, we need to emphasize it here at K.
How important are the emerging markets?
Emerging markets for us are critical, not as critical as I would say maybe for some other companies. We're very large, obviously, in South America. That was our core, that was our base, that's where we derive from. So if you look at Europe as an example, the emerging markets in Eastern Europe are very critical to us. They're very critical to our presence here in Europe now. So our reach with this show into Eastern Europe, I'll say even CIS and broadening our focus, broadening our reach is critical, not necessarily today, but for our future as we continue to grow in Europe.
If we look at the years ahead, what sort of challenges does Braskem have ahead of its looking into the future?
I think, first of all, I think Europe is going to have challenges as a whole if we look over the next few years. And so how does Europe modify its plastics business to accommodate with, I'll say, challenges from the Middle East, challenges from North America shale gas, the low-cost basis in other parts of the world, and the older, higher-cost manufacturing base that resides in Europe. So there's going to be, I'll say, a transformation of the business in Europe over the next few years. And so how we deal with that, how we modify our business model, how Braskem adapts to the changing European marketplace is going to be very critical for us.
My last question, Mark, Braskem and the K, why is this such a good marriage?
That's a great question. I would say first of all, Braskem is a growth machine. It's in our blood. Since 2002, we've been growing through acquisition, organic growth every year. You'll see something announced every year. And how do we reach the world? And how do we reach the markets that we're growing into? So K is very significant for that. I'll also say K is very significant because the Brazilian market comes to K. They come to K to buy equipment, to see what's happening in the world, to look at new technology. So our client base is here. Even though you would think, this is not Brazil, but our client base comes to Europe to take advantage of the technology, converting technology in Europe. So it gives us an entree, a view, a place to brand into our emerging markets, some mature markets, but emerging markets for Braskem. And we're following our clients. Our clients come here because they're looking at equipment and they're looking at Europe to supply technology to Brazil.
Mark, thank you so much for your time and we wish you all success in the years ahead.
Thank you very much.